Good afternoon and welcome on in for another episode of From Day One. Let's start collecting what we have available for this day. Today's ranking reward, 70 lovely emeralds, 3 silver chests, gold win, and a nice Cupid doll aka Nebulas. Alright, let's head up into space to get started. Of course, we will have the Sounds of Dominion. Of course, in the overnight tonight in part 3, we will have more of the Art Bell interview on UFOs. In part 2, we will conclude our time with the Moors in court, so we can find the final determination of their case. And then we do have some other items available beyond that to finish out the evening on that segment. Alrighty. We'll get our little spear here. Oh, let's see. Let's go with a Novacade. Actually, let's get that energy meter ticking. Do one of the Soulstone missions just to get that red number moving. Hey, 2 out of 3, not bad. There we go, at least the energy level is going to be able to earn. Elemental Synergy comes in on Thursday night into Friday morning for the weekend task. Time to let your Titans get buffed and stuffed. And there are our Outland chests. Out to the good ship Air Blimp. As you see, due to situations over there, they still haven't been able to get around to verifying us, hence the meter now being down to 4 hours. Depending on how we juggle our episodes, we should still be able to get both castings done before the Valkyrie favor wears off. idea. Let's see. Here. Send out a heart. The non-heroic chest that wishes it could be. But isn't. Events that wish to be special. We'll grab the 100 energy later. There's some skin stones. The final set of dolls. You need to spend another 300 to get 2 and 3. 180 will get you another 5 W stones. Today in late season day ascension, we have outlaying coins, campaign with a tank, adventure not losing a hero, and that would be it. The outlaying coins are going to be real easy, so let's go do that first. And actually, let's hold off on that. There's still about 25 minutes before the store resets and might be actually something we could use. Start collecting some prizes. No, you're not going to be able to do any of those. 520, that we can do. Pet summoning, time to crack open some eggs. In a later episode, well, actually, since you guys see this at 1 o'clock, you see the other one's at 8. And if I put it in a later episode today, even though for me it's still 24 hours before, you wouldn't see before the event goes live. Damn it, that's what I was afraid of. Well, grab my media server. See if I can get the tasks to load up there. So that way we can go over what you should or shouldn't put a hold on for tomorrow. Meantime, though, we'll continue down the list. Gift of the Elements today. Iris, you can have level 22. There you are, dear. Definitely need to grab our Titanite from the Divinication cards. If that will no longer be available to be collected once the Valkyrie favor wears off. So once you collect it ahead though, then you're fine. Alright, who's going to get the Lucky Dog Pass today? It can be Carf, you can have the Lucky Dog Pass, dear. There you go. And Hero Skills. And with that, we will do a round of Dante. There you are, you spear throwing dude. He's also one of them that are very heavily rumored to be getting a new skin next week. And there we go. Alright, let's collect our Grand Arena coins. 430k. Let's find ourselves in a spot. And it's going to be 3-1. So we'll move that team down. And we're good. First Sounds of Dominion tonight brings us the Grand Arena. First to win 2 out of 3 falls wins it. You do not have to win them all. In round 1, we're a winner. We'll move on to round 2. This is the one we're expecting to lose. And as predicted, lose it is. So we move on to the winner take all round 3. And of course I opened the wrong window and serves me right. On the media services. Alright, it's 5 plays 4, 5 plays 3 now. You bastard go right after my Dante. And due to that, we lose. Alright, I got the right one up. I just gotta now find the right one here. Let's see. No. It wants special events. Tasks. That's the one I want. There we go. Alright. So we're going to have 3 days of login for Ancient Titan artifact chests. Actually, give me a second. Let me see if I can put... See if I can put it up on screen instead of just reading it off. While we do that, however, let's get a fight going. Oh, let's see. Astaroth. Citadel Guardian. Chapter 12. No, I don't want those items. Chapter 11. Yeah, let's do Chapter 11. Alright. And there's the end of that fight. And we basically got total buckets. Let's try this one instead, so maybe we'll get some items. While that, I will fix up getting the weekend task up on screen. Well, as soon as it actually decides to start to fight. About 2/3 loaded. Okay, Nexters, I know you're in a bad situation right now, considering the part of the world you're in, but let's at least get the fight going. Well, about 90%. Come on, Nexters. Well, while it ain't loading, I guess we will have to go the old-fashioned way. So we have a 3-day login, getting 1, 2, 3 artifact chests respectively. The old-fashioned get VIP level is back, and that's up to level 5. You can get up to 2.1 million gold if you have the full 5, as well as 5 elemental tournament certificates. If you spend emeralds, you'll get artifact seal chests, starting at 500 for the lowest, up to 65,000 on the high end of spend for 586 chests respectively. Complete quests of the event include up to 66 quests for 201 more chests. Spend energy starts at 100, caps out at 15,000, spent for 90. Outland chests caps at 80 for 90. The most somebody's going to be able to get without spending would be to the 10 level, which will get you 47911 chests from that one. Hero Soulstones. First prize is at 10, but it caps out at, whoa, 600 for 90. Crystal Deaths is Titanite. That one's going to be real easy. 100, 2, 3, 4, and 500 only to pick up a small set of packages. Ignore the black bar on the left-hand side. It should be gone now. It was going to help put it on screen, but well, to each their own. The best laid plans sometimes go awry. So I guess we only get the sounds of Dominion in this fight. We'll try to fix the screen resolution here again as soon as the fight concludes. One of the little catches of recording live to tape. You're at technology's whim. Yeah, I don't know where that sound effect came from. Alright, let's go through Elemental Synergy again. And we're going to break down what you can and probably don't want to do tomorrow before your guild reset. So tomorrow, you don't want to do a big old spend of your emeralds if you can avoid it, because there is going to be the task for it. Also, you're not going to really want to blow a lot of energy if you can avoid it. Now, I wouldn't go and keep yourself in the red as a result, but I wouldn't spend down to 0, mind you, knowing that energy is going to be a task tomorrow. Stay away from Outland if you can till the reset, because that is definitely going to be a task. Hero Soulstones, I probably wouldn't collect your chest down here in the morning till that reset. Plus, also, if you have anything that you were going to collect that had Soulstones. So, like down here in Quest, when you do complete 3 times one of the star missions for Soulstones, usually you'll get a reward of that, or every 10 you'll get a reward there. Tomorrow might be the time after the reset, once that mission goes live, to use some of those. In addition, it would also be the time, if you'd want to use items like these and these type deals, if you want to. And also might be the time, if you still have some dolls, if you need them, to open some of those to get some Hero Soulstones. Also, if you're going to make purchases in the shop for Soulstones, maybe hold till tomorrow, or until after the reset. Titanite in the dungeon, I'm not going to really fret too much telling you to hold back on that one, because even if you do them tomorrow, you still should from Saturday and Sunday. Still should be able to get 500 if you push yourself. If you have luck or favor, 500 is basically a guaranteed that you're going to get 450 from the 3 150s. And you only need to pick up 50 points. But tasks that you can do and are not in the list, tower is not in the list, so your tower will be available for you in the morning. Both of your arenas are available. Anything in adventures are available, as none of those are in the event list. Asgard as well. All of that is available. Just stay away from the few that I mentioned until the reset to make sure you maximize and double dip on your rewards. Speaking of our rewards, let's hit the tower. Be our next position here on part 1 today. And remember, that will reset at 2 a.m. UTC, which is 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. local GC time, 6 p.m. out on the west coast of the US, and of course, 2 a.m. UTC for the world. Adjust to your time zone accordingly from there. Alright, treasure chest on 4. Double crit on the tower coin. Very nice. So we'll skip 5 to move to 6, where a buff awaits. Take your shield. Onwards to 7 to take a skip. So onward to 9 as we get even more tower coin. Another chest at 10. This time we do get our item that good old Astaroth is going to want. Buff on 12. Take our magic shield. Alright, not a great set of buffs, but I'm going to try from here. Unless I see something really awesome the rest of the way up, I'm going to try not to grab any more buffs. See if we can really maximize the skull coins. Tower coins there at 16. Skip that buff. More tower coins. And we get some tiaras that we really don't need at the moment, but those they may come in advantage later. Skip the buff. Last treasure chest that's free. Nice little gold. Alrighty, so our first attack of the evening, afternoon. 102k Galahad, Dante, and Kira in the front half. So with that, let's get to the towers sounds of Dominion. That was treasure chest on 28. Gets us gold, and we do not get the desert blades. Alrighty, Kark and a bunch of dead folks bring up the 104.6k next team. And Kark immediately pops away. There's that line. Alright, we'll skip our buff on 30. Already stockpiled 143 skull coins. Just a hair shy of 106 now. With Astaroth Kira Celeste in the front court. I love using Iris on Astaroth. Because even when Astaroth uses his last rites on himself to revive himself, it does not affect the soul pullout version. So you can still continue to deal damage to take even the second coming down quickly. Goodbye, Galahad. No one likes you. That's why you're Galahad. And there's the last of all. Alrighty, part of the double. 100 and almost 11,000. With Astaroth, Karth, and Nebula in front, with Sebastian and Martha bringing up the rear. Since we do have an Astaroth front, it's going to be another time to use a Iris front pullout. See, his soul still remains, so he deals damage. Basically, by the time he finishes reviving himself, he's dead again. Nice 1-2, Astaroth, thank you, but we didn't care for thee. Avoided the past rings, even though I could have used them. Got gold instead. 113 and change with a naked Yasmin up front. And no, for you two, that doesn't mean that she's not wearing clothes. It just means that she doesn't have like a tank up front to defend her. And there we go there. Skip that buff. Alrighty, 38. Martha left the ball. There. 39. And we actually get the hearts, the flaming hearts it is. Second to last double starts with 118k with an actually rather protected Yasmin and a bunch of dead folks, including Dorian and Vari, Morrigan, and the like. $41 as a Dante with a double tank in front of Galahad and Astrov. With an Astrov, we have our Iris play. And there we are. So at 42, we pick up our treasure chest. Nice bunch of gold. Skip 43. And onward to our last double at 44.45. Starting with 122, high 122. With a really protected Dante all the way back in the 4th slot. And there we are. 45, the last of the doubles, brings us 120, about 124 and a half. But we should be able to survive with only 2 attacks battles to go. 47, the penultimate, includes a Zeri up front. And the health is looking a lot better among the folks. Skip that. For our final fight of the tower today, all hands on deck, let the meters run. gold coins of over 300. 308 as we pick up our final chest. 500 tower coins. Skull coins turn into over 55,000. And our full pickup. Very nicely done. So there's the tower prize. Alright, let's see, is there any that we can still raid Fed elections or whatever. And the answer looks like to be no, so we'll take a look later tonight, see if we can find a good fight to get a part of, and not we'll have to create our own. So back into the Grand Arena we go for our second fight of the afternoon. And we are going to go 2-3 this time. So we will move this line up and this line all the way down. There we go, 2 and 3. And actually, 3 will make us late. No, we can't. So we actually need to have a meat shield up front, and that's what Luther is. Carf would just be too squishy. Alrighty, so the one we're expecting to lose. There's the loss. So, 2 in a row we must win. Let's do it. Starting first with round 2. There's that win. We're tied 1-all with one fight to go for all the proverbial tea and Dominion. And there we are. We move up to 428 in the scheme of things. And back to picking up 18 coins an hour. Outland shop. Today's items include what do they need with Chronicles for the 500 that we needed. That will complete that task that we can pick up in our little task land. Alright, let's do a couple Sounds of Dominion fights. To bring round 1 to a close for this afternoon. Two more soul stones, very nicely done. Okay. And alrighty, to the Sounds of Dominion we go to try to get ourselves some nice items. Not bad of a pickup. Let's try that again. Not bad at all. all. I think at this point we're going to bring part 1 to a close. We'll see, of course, for the conclusion to more is a lot more in part 2, and UFOs in part 3. So until then, of course, make sure you do like, share, and subscribe. Get us to those goals of 50,000 viewers, 1,000 subscribers. So Boxy over at Experts will send us those nice red packages when they're able to do so. And Google, YouTube will pay attention to us. CoinBase and Ibotta below. You know the drill. Till then, make sure you do like one another, like, share, and subscribe, and it's a great new world to release the Krakens. Have a great afternoon. We'll see you tonight for part 2 as we continue to march along here from day 1. Have a great afternoon.